Hi, in this tutorial we will learn about how we write any text in our image in Adobe Photoshop. So writing text in Adobe Photoshop, we use the type tool. So let's move forward and understand this tool better. Type tool is basically to add any sort of text to a document. Its hotkey is T, so when you press T in the keyboard, this tool is activated. We can change the font type, the style and the sizes, the text color, alignment, and the scrubby divers. Scrubby sliders are so cool. We will see when we start photoshopping in the type tool. The type tool in Photoshop lets me add text to my image. So whenever you're going ahead and writing some text, we need to click at the type tool. So I'm going to click at this T in the toolbar and my type tool will be activated. And the type tool, whatever text you will add, will be applied to a separate layer. That means a new layer will be created. So I'm going to click here. And when I start writing, let me just pick up this color of this. So I'm going to go to the Eyedropper tool. You can learn about the Eyedropper tool from a tutorial on Eyedropper tool. I just select this tool and click here, and I will have this color on my tool. So let me just select this bright red from the cherry. Now let me go back to my type tool. So the type tool will take the color of my foreground color. So I'm going to write here, I'm going to say healthy. So it's taking my foreground color. Just let me go back and make sure it's taking, and let me just write down. So it was taking my earlier color. I just pressed it and now it has my new color. I'm going to write the healthy us or the healthy we maybe. And I'm going to write the healthy we. So now I have these two things with me, and if I want to go ahead and change my formatting, I have this option menu here. I can go ahead, select this, and I can go and change my font type from here. So I have a lot of types here. You can also go ahead, download any font which is available on the net, and the Photoshop will start displaying it. I have my regular, so I can go a regular, italic, bold, a condensed italic. So I have these different ways from it. I can also go ahead and change my size, and also I can make it strong, sharp script, and also I can change the placement. So where you want it, you can change it. All right. So you can also go ahead and change the color. You can also decide to apply the effect or cancel. Let me just cancel my text tool, and my text will just goes away. Let me just go again and type something here, just healthy we, and I can go ahead and on my property bar is my clone stamp tool. Let me just go ahead and select my properties of the toolbar. So these are the properties of my toolbar. I can just go ahead and increase my size by just select it first, and when I go, and this will increase my text. So it just increased my word. Also in the type panel, I have a separate menu dedicated to my type panel, and I can choose my character panel and my paragraph panel and my glyphs panel. So basically my character panel will work upon my each character, the size and the width, the paragraph on the 5 separate paragraphs, how the paragraph is going to look. The glyphs will give me the special characters. I can also change the orientation. Do I want a horizontal or a vertical? Maybe if I go for vertical, it will start writing. So this, you can see this text automatically changed to vertical. Let me just go to Control Z. Again, I can go to the type player and select my panels, and if it's a character panel, I have these options. So these are my scrubby drivers. We have used these scrubby drivers in my previous tutorial. So basically these are arrows that point in 2 different directions, and by just dragging it up and down, I can decrease the size. Then again, we can bring it, go, if there are 2 words, you can change the 2 words in the vertical, give it more distance. We can also increase the text, the amount of text area it's capturing. Also, how much thick you want your text to be. So a couple of everything will be a part of it. And again, you want to stylize it, you want to duplicate, you want to add a superscript. So everything can eventually. So let me just go to Control Alt Z because I have done a lot of editing to show you what I was doing it. So another thing, these text layers are added as layers. So if I don't like it, I can just go ahead and delete them. Now let me have a new text layer. I'm going to type T, and the shortcut for the type tool again is T, or you can press T there. And let me just change the color to the foreground color. Let me just, or maybe just any color. I have this blue color, and I'm going to write healthy me. And so to keep it selected, I can also just click here and I will have the text selected, and I can further apply anything. So basically, to apply any text, we need to use the text tool. Also, the text image in Photoshop are vector images. So basically, to maybe apply, so just what if I want to apply transformation and I want to do a Control T, it will not let me, it can just quickly be applied here. But what if I wanted to use the paint bucket tool? Let me just, so what I did was I used the transformation tool, and it was because my layer was selected, only this layer was selected, and I can do whatever I want. I can cancel the selection, and if my layer tool, and let me just use my paint bucket tool, and let me just paint it over. So see, it does not allow me to do it. It's not allowing me to do it because it is a vector layer. I first have to click here. It's asked me, are you want to rasterize it? Yes, I want to rasterize it, and now I can use the paint bucket tool. So always remember, when you're working on a text tool, you cannot directly apply the paint bucket tool, or you could, what I wanted to apply it here. I need to have a bigger one to apply. Anyways, so whenever you're working on a text tool, you need to first convert it into a rasterized layer, and it's only then when you would be able to use the bucket tool and the eraser tool. Let me just use the eraser tool, and again, because it's rasterized, I could use it. But I can use it. I can just simply, rub anything. But let me take another text layer. I'm going to do T, and I'm going to write 2017. And let me just go again to this, and I cannot rub it anymore. You need to first rasterize the layer. So you can go ahead on our tutorial on rasterization and understand it better. I'm going to click here. It's going to ask me, you want to rasterize it? Yes, I want to. And now I can rub the text. So to fill any color to text, so you first need to rasterize, or you want to use the eraser tool. You want to make it to a normal layer, because right now a text tool is a vector layer. So that's it for type tool. I hope you understand. So in the case of type tool, anything you want to add, any text in Photoshop, you need to use the type tool, which has a keyboard shortcut T, or you could go here. You can just click here anywhere in your image and start typing. And again, you have the properties, the toolbar, the option bar, the color, and to change whatever you want. I hope you have enjoyed type tool in Photoshop.